Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War Carthage Campaign, episode the 59, from when we left off. Well, we captured another territory, yeah, we actually, well, we did something right for once, hopefully, I don't know, haven't yet received approval from my advisors. Not that I live for approval, but yeah. Anyway, we captured Corralis and, well, we've yet to see the Scipii response because, well, we only did it this turn, actually. So right now we're just replenishing, we're upgrading the temple and just trying to get public order up. Meanwhile, we're moving stuff all around the campaign map. We're trying to fortify Marantiunia as a province. We've landed a new assassin in the area. And what we're trying to do is, we're trying to basically set up a great big black hole on the campaign map. And by that I mean, we're going to create a position and basically offer the Brutii a prize that they won't resist. And when they try to take it, well, they're going to get fucked up the ass. Because what we're going to do is we're just going to basically have our strongest armies there, let the Brutii come to us, and then we're just going to start knocking their armies out tenfold. And in the background, we shall be sneaking around and capturing cities. Oh yes, that is a plan. Keep the Brutii busy elsewhere. Think of the Brutii as like the Eye of Sauron. Because they're great big fucking evil bastards who I can't stand. And, actually no, that's a disservice. I like Sauron, he's cool. But you get what I mean. The Eye of Sauron stops the ring bearer from reaching his prize, which happens to be Rome. So, Aragorn, who is represented by, I don't know, some of these guys. One of them could be Legolas, another one could be Gandalf. We're not playing the, you know, the Middle-earth mod right now, but you get what I mean. And we'll keep Sauron's eye, aka the Brutii, over here. And while the eye stares over here, we'll just sneak out of its sight and go bang, 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 double bang, possible bang, triple bang, smash Brutii out of the game, smash the Scipii up, take Rome, and then we'll just get fucked up the ass by the Julii. Anyway, that's the plan. However, things often, well, look, one of the quotes that we usually see on the in the loading screen is, if you make a plan, be prepared for it to all go tits up, because yes. By the way, recruit a Byreme here. We need to start recruiting some boats here. I know I don't really want to like drain the population, but 3 Byremes should do as a suitable garrison for this area if I am moving boats around. But I'd like to be producing boats here as well. And we've got armies sailing about. We've got Brutii also sailing about and just being a general pain in the ass. So yeah, that's a slight annoyance. But at least we got this area blocked. I'm keeping it blocked. But yeah. So the thing that's currently going wrong with the plan is we still have the issue of Gaul, and we've tried basically every turn, and Gaul just does not want to know when it comes to making peace with us. So that's just the issue of the day. I mean, I am willing to make peace with the Gauls, but the Gauls are just never willing to make peace with me. And I'm not giving them anything, and I know maybe I should offer them stuff. I mean, alright, I am offering them the map information and that. I'm not offering them money. Simple as that. I don't want to give the Gauls money because they don't deserve my money, because I haven't necessarily lost anything in the war against them. In fact, I've gained from them. So if anything, I should be demanding from them. Especially since Gaul right now is getting its ass kicked. So, you know, they could actually maybe be my ally since we have a common enemy. Yes, maybe. Think about that one, maybe Gaul. Alright, if I was playing a co-op campaign, I could probably convince someone to do that. Fuck, I need to do a co-op campaign on Medieval too, don't I? But yeah. Make an offer. And yeah, Gaul just does not want to know. It's simple as that. And that's just the issue. They don't want peace, and I would like peace with them, because then it wouldn't mean I have idiots like a Herin of Lemonum about to siege Oscar, which we're probably going to be doing this turn, so that's going to be the highlight of today. And, well, we're fighting off warbands, barbarian mercenaries. I think once we, well, I'm hoping we win the siege, you know, I'm hoping we win the siege. But if we do, I think I'm going to recruit a few barbarian mercs of my own. Not that they're any good, but it means I'm not stealing population from Oscar. Might just do me some good to just get on a big merc recruiting spree. I've also got Gelmacrat Tunis moving to Numantia because he's going to be babysitting the area. Just not sure what's going on over here. We are going to try and lead some troops just to clear out that little spit spot there when we have the chance. I've also got an army. Admiral Jubal is carrying Mr. Caramel over to Tingi. He's going to be the new governor. I've brought over a few troops just to reinforce the area, and hopefully that can keep Romans out of the area for a while. And then, you know, I'm shipping over more troops. start plopping down a few forts, and then, you know, we'll have the black hole up and running, basically. I am such a tactical genius, but it's really, you know, depends on exploiting the AI. Not that I'm exploiting, I'm going to make that clear. I am being strategic, and I am being clever. I mean, we've kind of had some history discussions in the comments now, sort of, where we were saying, you know, Rome's a bit of a bastard. They like writing their own history. They like making Carthage look shit, which is why Carthage is so shit in this game, because we're just going off historical records written by biased as fuck Romans. So, you know, yes, we're just gonna be strategic. We're gonna be smart. Smart people win wars. Let the enemy waste their energy over here. You know, we're gonna do I don't know, a Harold the Saxon. While the Danes attack over there, the Normans shall just walk right in, and then, you know, Harold's got to go, oh shit, I've got to walk all the way over here. I've been wasting my time on those stupid Vikings again, and then he lost. That was a brief and inaccurate history lesson from me. Anyway, things to do before we end the turn. Let's have a quick look through towns which should be doing something useful, and then we're going to end the turn and probably get sieged, and that's probably going to be the entire episode. Because we actually do have a progress check to do next episode, / next week, because, yeah, I've kind of, like, messed up the uploading a little bit, but that's because we've been having glitches and tingy and stuff. Right now, so Corduba is doing something useful. It is right now recruiting me a lovely big batch of Poeni infantry, and then so on and so forth. What's that town militia doing now? Get it out of my recruitment queue. Just focus on those Poenis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make that 8 Poenis, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a Libyan spearman, by the way. There we go. Wait. Yeah, get rid of him. Right. Get me another slinger. No. Slinger. There we go. Right, thank me. And my inaccurate mouse clicking. Right, but there we go. That's going to be my main army composition now. Poenis, long shield cavalry, where I can recruit them, such as here, as well as the elephants. And, yeah, Poenis, elephants, sacred band when we finally unlock them, which is what we're working towards in Corduba right now. We're 1 turn away from the Temple of Baal, and that'll put us halfway to basically the Ultra Temple. And Carthago Nova not building anything to build? No, we're waiting on the population to grow, because right now we are recruiting some extra ships, because we do want to just try and basically start winning the naval game here. But after that, Carthago Nova goes on a recruitment cooldown. Got 2 dudes kicking around here though. We need to try and find something for one of them to do. Mikhail Volubis does have the influence to remain as governor though. Actually no, these are both governor types. I know one of them has command somehow. Why is he leading the armies when this guy is like has more command, whatever? But yeah, Mikhail's we need to find him a province to rule, which might actually come in the form of what's your management like again? Yeah. Kayla's Karma is more of a commander than a manager, so I think we would be very smart in you there, Mikhail's. You may be saying Mighty General in your annoying voice. Make your way to Corduba. You've just won yourself a job governing Tingy. Wait, why doesn't he just get on that boat? Good thing you don't walk very far within 1 turn, you lazy bastard. Right. Yeah, so you know what? Wait for that boat. Our Chirices will take you to Tingy. That's going to be your new place to govern. Done. Right. Oscar, too busy being sieged to do anything. Scalabes is just sitting there, slowly growing a population. It's actually starting to make some progress now. 3,245 dudes live here. And women. So we should be making our way over there. Let's have a quick look at our settlement details. Yep, growth is good. Squalors at a bare minimum, by the way. Only like 2, I don't know. I don't know if there was a... Oh, no, wait, they're rats, aren't they? I don't know why, but I always thought it was like a picture of like a turd or like a building with like some black smoke coming out of it to represent a bad smell. I've only just realised now it's a rat. God, I'm dumb. But yeah, public order and stuff is going over well here. That's mainly because did I recruit anything extra? No, I didn't. But the public order is beginning to sink, so we're going to keep our eye on Scalabis. Numantia is recruiting. Didn't really want it to be recruiting, but this is just a precaution, just in case these 2 guys get any ideas and start making their way over. And Asturica is not doing anything because there's nothing for Asturica to do, so it's growing. It's quite far behind Scalabis, but then again, we took this later than Scalabis, and it had to do a little bit of recruitment to replenish some dudes. But for now, it's just holding strong, and it has my temple now, doesn't it? Let me double check. Yes, we're worshipping Tanit up here, just for that population growth bonus, because, yeah, We're going to stick to Tanit in smaller cities, Milcart in coastal cities, and Baal in recruitment cities. That's the way I'm going to set it up now. But yeah, I think I've talked for long enough. Now we're going to walk for walk, or siege for siege, or defend for defense, because now we need to get defending. Oscar's about to be attacked. I predict it will happen this turn. If not, then we've got other things to do. But for now, next turn, please, we'll let the Brutii just like sail around and be dickheads for a little bit, but then we'll, I don't know, do something useful, I guess. Next turn, please. Or we could just become a protectorate again. Oh, should I piss off a certain subscriber and do it? Well, let's face it, I'm going to break it in like, what, 1 turn? 10 seconds? Yeah, fuck it, right. I know it sounds stupid, but yeah, you know what? It buys me like 3 seconds of breathing space. Do it. Told you, sir.
We are besieged.
And we got this fun siege to fight. Right, first things first, that's going to be a pain in the ass to defend, but we're going to do it. Jubal and other guy, they need to get a fucking shift on basically, and we're gonna have to do a joint defense. But yeah, meanwhile over here, Anibus for cunning. Yeah, right, Anibus for more like fucking stupid. And Anarin of Limonum, they're gonna have duke it out for a little bit. I outnumber them. However, strength ratio is in the Gauls' favour this time around because, well, they have 2 warlords because, well, identical twins basically. But, you know, that's the general strategy of Gaul. Let's just spam shit. And they do have rather upgraded skirmishers, but I don't think that's really going to be the biggest problem in the world. Loose formation and cavalry can deal with those guys. Just need to deal with those mercenaries who seem to have some experience. So I'm guessing they've been off fighting Romans or fighting me. It's been one or the other. And they have 5 battering rams. So Gaul's doing what Gaul does best. Annoys me. Let's fight the siege out, and then we're going to make a strategy to deal with Tingy again, or I could just sit here, upload a video, and then wait for someone else to give me advice. But that sounds really, really fucking lazy. So let's make a plan today. But this is going to be the highlight of the episode, because let's face it, siege battles really do take the piss now, as in they take a while to fight. And also in War Truth is the first casualty, which is true, because I am a massive bullshitter. By claiming I'm good at this game when I'm not.
This is a day of battle. We will stand together. We will not fear defeat. We will look forward to victory! Soldiers, prepare to defend yourselves!
And defend the town while we're at it, please. Right. Let's start some deployment then. On my orders, right. Let's see what we're going to do. So, Gaul is attacking this wall today, so why am I... Yeah, Anibus the Cunning decides to defend the wrong wall entirely. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 battering rams. There's not really... Well, there's actually nothing to stop them. We don't have fire arrows, we don't have towers which do useful stuff, so... Yeah, the Gauls are just going to march forward. Their rams are being pushed by Warband... Swords, right, we need more defenses for these guys, because those guys are tough. They can take out Iberians and Mercs, who aren't really that tough, right. Extra defenses to deal with the swords then, because I don't like them. So we're gonna give them an Iberian. I don't know where they're gonna plant around, but we'll give them the strongest Iberian and then another Iberian. So they're gonna deploy here. And they get 1 line of skirmishers to help hold this area. So you guys group up. You are defense group Sordo. Now, other guys, one's probably going to go for the gate. Probably these guys. These 2 are just going to go here. Main defense line is peasants and shit. So, well, peasants and warband. So what I'm just thinking is, do this. I'm going to keep the formation quite loose, though, in order just to counteract those upgraded skirmishers the enemy chooses to bring. And the game's decided it doesn't want me to do that because, yeah... I'm sorry, Hal or Squawk, I can't let you do that because I'm an annoying game, right? Let's try and deploy normally. No, loose formation, please. There we go, right. 1 loose formation. 2 loose formations. 3 loose formations. There we go. You're all going to be in guard stance whilst I've grouped you up, by the way, because we need to be guarding this area, don't we? 4 loose formations. 5 loose formations. 6 loose formations. I'm supposed to be recording some Commander Conquest of the Americas after this. I am not looking forward to that, by the way. Not that I'm saying the game's boring, but now that I've started to like get less shit at the game's actually getting boring. And again, the game was never fun in the first place. I mean, it was like, what, the 3rd game I ever Let's Played, and I hated it because the game was boring. Let's shit talk that game another time. Anyway, infantry's all grouped up. Other skirmisher unit can defend the gate, where we'll probably just get a big glut of enemies to just basically chuck our javelins at. We're going to keep them in this main street here, because if our infantry holds our position quite nicely in their guarding formation, then our skirmishers should be free to try and rain down a little bit of extra chaos. And on top of that, cavalry will deploy here. Not going to bother putting them on top of a hill because, let's face it, my experience with cavalry so far, especially this weekend, has been whenever I tell these round shields to charge, they charge with all the impact of a shopping trolley. So yeah, it doesn't really work. Anyway, that's my defense. So extra defenses for the swords, regular defenses for everything else. Cavalry there to basically step in if things go wrong, like tag teaming. Skirmishers here, and really there isn't really a lot to talk about here. Let's just get this battle over and done with. Gauls just going to chuck things at the wall and see what works, basically. And I'm going to chuck things at the wall and see what works against the Brutii. Because that is my level of experimentation against them now, but I have to do something. Looks like the enemy's going to try and concentrate their attack on this area, though. I'm going to see where that ram decides to park up, because I might be able to get away with you guys. Let's have you move a little bit. It's getting a little bit crushed down here, but I want you to hold this area here. Skirmishers, you need to be working on those swordsmen once we see where that ram's going. I'm predicting it's this area, but I don't know. Rams could turn at any point. It could be very unexpected. But I think it is a pretty clear path where it's going, so... What's that going? Oh, by the way, a ram cop. How did that happen? Was I even firing fire out? Well done, Gaul. You've managed to do something stupid. Oh, wait, I am fine. Alright, these towers are being useful. Right, well, that's one less ram to worry about then. One less entry point for them, which might make defending a breach a little easier. It's easier to defend less breaches than more breaches, probably. You never know, I might get lucky and another ram will catch fire now. Hopefully, I don't know. But since that ram's a no-show, let's move you guys over here now so you can hold the area. Skirmishers, I'm just not going to bother moving them for now. They are firing at will. No skirmishing, by the way. No skirmishing. No running away. There's an entire wall between you two. Right, first ram's going in. That's just a load of warband. So you guys should be capable of doing that. I only say should. I'm not saying will, because these are Iberian infantry, and so far my experience with them... Well, let's face it. We all know the general drill with Iberian infantry. They're not very good at their job. Anyways, getting a few kills off skirmishers, so they're doing alright. These ones are starting to chuck their ones out. Hopefully we're gonna... Yep, there we go. Taking out the first few swordsmen. Good. The more of them you kill, the better. Can't remember actually if Gaul has chosen... What the hell are you guys doing? And I thought Tinky had glitch problems, but yeah. Guys, let the ram do the wars. You guys can't do it, but okay, whatever. Oh, the ram goes into... Right, the ram went through the wall. I'm worried that our wall isn't being built very well. I'm now very worried. Anyway, meanwhile, the gate's starting to come down. That's going to start coming down soon. You guys shouldn't get crushed by the logs, hopefully. Yeah. Front line might lose a few men. I don't know. I think my people should be more than aware of how to dodge a falling log. That ram is slowly getting into position. I hope you guys are targeting the swordsman, by the way. You do have your targets, and yep, there we go. Another volley of javelins. Ooh, a few more kills there. Good, 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 good. We brought them down to 117. We're doing good there. By the way, my 1000 video bonanza should be up sooner or later. You don't know what's happening on it? Total War Warhammer. I wish I'd timed it better for when Norska came out, but whatever. I'm just doing the first impressions on Total War Warhammer because I'm like a kid in a Christmas shop or something. I just want to play some Total War Warhammer, do some chaos. So I've been talking about chaos the ever chosen. I know like Krell came out for the vampire counts with the Heinrich Kemmler. But I have to admit, I'm just a chaos lad at heart. I mean, I do have miniatures, by the way, and don't have many because I don't really have a lot of time to paint my Warhammers. But I have some Chaos Warriors, and oh god, they look so nice. I'm gonna have to do a video about my Warhammer figures when I have more of them. Anyway, not sure what's going on over here, by the way. We kind of captured the wall. Well, we didn't capture the wall. They kind of taken our gates down, but Gaul's being very, very slow. And to be honest, I'm not really sure why. Not sure if they're waiting for all the breaches to open or whatever. And apparently the fight's going to be doubly hard, but right now the fight is doubly boring because... We attacking? We not attacking? Oh, right, we're attacking. Good, good, good. Right, the Gauls decided what they're going to do. So these guys are going to throw themselves into my Iberian infantry. Iberian infantry, don't sod it up now, please. Come on. Ah, very good. Their morale's already sinking because their flanks are exposed. Our flanks are nice and secure, so we get a bonus off that, which is weird. I was watching Zerkovic's guy. I'm going to keep up talking Zerkovich because he's cool.
Look now to brave men as the last line of defense.
And yeah, apparently the enemy has captured my walls. Not really. You guys need to be standing ready because I think these guys might shake up and lose. You guys are out of ammo, so right, we don't have a lot for you to do. Right. Cowardly swordsmen are through here. Right, and for fuck's sake. Right. You lot, take the initiative, charge in. Skirmishers can't do anything. Skirmishers, realign. You guys, get ready because you're about to get charged. Not take out the peasants. Okay, whatever. I was hoping the peasants would go in first, when I could just charge some guys in. Right. You guys just get ready. So far, we're doing quite well. The warband are taking my numbers, but at the minute, the skirmishers joined in and they're losing, by the way. Well done, skirmishers. Right, you guys join in the fighting because you guys don't have anything to do. So let's just get you in on that flank and start doing some work. You guys, ooh, I could do something with my cavalry, couldn't I? Cavalry, make your way over here. Make it snappy. We're just gonna sneak out. Actually, you know what? No. Go here because there's a gate here. Sneak out and go kill some warlords or something. Do something really, really useful for me, please. Just, you know, let's get clever. People do it on sieges all the time in the second Rome game. One of my guys are routing, by the way, one of my Iberian infantry. I'll let him have it. There's only 6 left in his unit. You guys actually put in a good day today. I know we've basically lost an entire unit of Iberian infantry, but hey, you got to make sacrifices when you're in a siege, haven't you? Right, meanwhile over here, things are getting a bit chaotic. You guys need to start helping. You guys, let's see, swordsmen are doing more or less some damage. Let's get you guys on over here. Well, you know, if you guys could squeeze into that corner, we could try and do a semi-flank. Warlords are moving in. Cavalry, you know what? Sit here. Not going to be able to do my super sneaky flank attack, but I need you here just because the cavalry's going to come in. And when they impact, it's going to hurt. There are 2 warlords there. Chosen warlords. That's annoying. Right. This could get a little bit painful now. It's alright though, I still think we can win, even though the balance of power is still massively unbalanced, but to be honest, there isn't really a lot I can do apart from just sit around and fight. But the enemy isn't using their cavalry effective. They're not going to get in there and they're not going to get their big charge bonuses, you know, so we've got something going on over here. But these guys are starting to break. They've gone for a full break. They're not going to fight to the death, and they've kind of broken in the wrong direction. They've kind of just broken in that way that they're going to run into me. Try to rally some troops, dude. And these guys have all broken as well. Right, the swordsman did win in the end. How many of the swordsmen are left for? Not a lot. Right, we can still do something. Round shields, get to the hill. They're going to ninja capture us, and we're not going to stand for that, are we? So cavalry, stop the general. Kill both of them, and I'll be satisfied. Even if we lose Oscar, I'll be satisfied that we've killed 2 generals. But they are basically going for a full run for that plaza now, so we need to get something over there. And if you could run to your targets, maybe that would help round shield cavalry, by the way, because right now every last fucking stinky Gaul is fucking charging in, and it's going to be a bit painful when the impact occurs. I mean, luckily my guys are going to make their way back to Plaza. They are probably going to hopefully rebuckle their morale, but right now it isn't really working out for us. Try to rally the men again. Just, you know, rally to the general. Now, focus your fire on their general. Don't worry about the infantry right now. Leave the infantry alone. Our only concern is taking out that chosen warlord. He thinks he's chosen to conquer us. Well, I think he's chosen to get killed by us. I'm not doing the... The cocky talk isn't working right now. Right. You guys need to defend as well as you can. At least we have a tiny plaza. Cavalry is now munching into the back of the enemy, by the way. Starting to take out some of those chosen warlords, but let's face it, my round shield cavalry are in a losing battle. It's going to be down to the general to win this one. Please don't lose, general. Seriously, if you lose, I'm going to be really annoyed. But it's alright, I have an armoured bodyguard. I think my guys are better than the warlord, I don't know. These guys are technically, basically, have roughly the same stats as Sacred Band cavalry, I believe. So, yeah, we should be good. You guys just keep holding the line. I'm going to try and get the round shield cavalry into their flank to help you. while Anibus could die here, actually. Anibus, just try and locate and kill that warlord. He's somewhere in there. Where the hell is he? Just trying to play spot the warlord here. Come on, he's there somewhere. At least I'm seeing a few of them die. I see him. I saw that little green plumage. And I keep... He died! Right, good. He died. Right. Leave him. Leave his unit. Get the other one. Go help the cavalry, because right now we are down to barely any infantry. Wow, we lost this battle, didn't we? Oh, dear. Someone's going to be angry with me. My bosses, my subscribers. Everyone's going to be quite annoyed with me now. Oh, well. You can't say I didn't try. It's just that I had a very unbalanced defense, and I guess Gaul... Why is Gaul still attacking Oscar, by the way? Seriously? This is quite an annoyance now. I'm going to have to redouble my defences in Parma. Well, not in Parma. Redouble my defences in Nova. I'll face Gaelic conquest. This is an issue, because right now I have the Brucii to deal with. Maybe if I didn't back out of every peace treaty they ever made with me, it would be useful. Oh well. Wasn't worth making a peace treaty. Only lasted 2 seconds. By the way, Anibus the Cunning died. How cunning of him to die. Right. This is what I like to call a lost battle. Except we killed one Gaul family member, so well done me. Prasatagus of Visontio died. Only the other one died. Mr. Anus of Lamonum, but I guess I can't have everything. I thought my defense was going to work, by the way. It didn't. You Iberian infantry suck, don't you? I can't really be affording to redirect efforts to Oscar. I need to be holding on to Tingi. This is a new problem for me to deal with, and we are going to have to deal with it. Let's recruit ships from Carthago and Nova.
It is clearly a defeat.
Yep, a clear defeat. Annoying. Still, I did manage to wipe out about half of the enemy army, but still, that's still not good enough, is it? Not good enough at all. Actually, I didn't even wipe out. I wiped out slightly less than half of them. Well, that's not... Well, yeah, now that is very not good. Very, very not good. Somehow I'm not angry, though. I can take losing to Gaul. It's very annoying to lose to Gaul when we should be, you know, holding on to these provinces, but I guess it's because Gaul just doesn't bloody piss off. Seriously, why do they keep invading me when, like, they've got, like, shit to deal with, like, with the Britannians basically now ruling most of Northern Europe, as far as I can probably understand, and, like, you know, they've got that whole thing with the Julii basically wiping them out off the map, and they just come and invade me. I mean, it's one thing to migrate into someone else's territory, it's another thing to keep on attacking me. Or something like that. I'm just... Bad performance, that's all I'm going to say. Bad performance all around from troops. Only consolation is we killed some enemies and we killed an enemy family member, but apart from that, bad performance. And that's quite a weight to carry on my shoulders now. So now I've lost territory and part of Iberia is now not under my control. We need to rally some troops and get that area back. And I think a big group of Libyan spearmen aren't quite doing the job, are they? Stop recruiting Trienes. Get recruiting Iberian infantry, which is tragic again. But just get recruiting something. I'm going to have to deal with something. The enemy has occupied. They haven't slaughtered, by the way, at least. Profits are down because, well, I'm now down an entire city.
Ready to sail.
I don't want to have to do this, but Bashilach, redirect.
Yes, mighty lord. Wolves depleted.
He needs... Right, Bashilach will go and reconquer Oscar. That's going to be the plan. Meanwhile, over here, what does Galerius Brutus have? An army that's annoying. There's Principes, there's Libyans, there's Velites. Could be just the table scraps of whatever escaped from last time. What do I have here? Libyans, Spanish mercenaries. This could be enough. With a sally forth and a joint defence, it could be enough to take out Galerius. I could risk having the siege happen for one turn and then because he hasn't built his siege equipment yet, and bring 2 units of Poeni along as well. But that would probably mean I'm probably going to be having to defend the city for at least 1 more turn. Don't want reinforcements to turn up either. I'm going to mull that one over until I record the next episode. Briareus is now faction leader, by the way, because I'm guessing Volubis was the faction leader and I just wasn't caring enough, but yeah. But he also gets a quartermaster, which gives him more movement points and also 2% bonus to cash for gain from looting. And Admiral Abdosir now has +1 command at sea. Who's he? He's this guy. Okay. I guess that means these fleets won't merge properly now, because it'll just cause the game to throw up. Oh no, it actually happened for once. Okay. Where is Briareus at the minute? He's currently governing Corduba. Right, you have fun governing Corduba as faction leader. Who's the new heir, by the way? I don't really care who heirs, because this isn't like the Roman families where I'm only going to let purebloods govern. Anyone can govern, just as long as I like them. Mick Piles Volubis, right. You're lucky I like you. Ish. Still a bit annoyed that you snuck onto a ship, but that was probably my bad campaign management that caused that. Anyway, construction report, Corduba has a Temple of Baal, Tingi an archery range, and it also repaired its walls just in time. Parma has Iberian infantry, Trieme. Well, Carthago Nova has a Trieme. Corduba has recruited some new Poeni infantry, Numantius some Iberian infantry, Tingi some long shield cavalry, Corrales a new Byreme, and then we've got some retraining. Anyway, anything interesting happening in that area? No, right, good. Looks like the Romans are not quite in a position to fight back. Diplomatic information. We were friends for 2 seconds, and then we all went back to war with each other, so yeah. Well done me. Well done. Well, it's not well done me. I said, yeah, let's have peace. Let's have 5, you know, let's have a quick breather. Because then I can just deal with this annoyance. And now, yeah. So, if people say don't make alliances with the Romans, then fuck it. I'm just going to make alliances with the Romans. Because I may as well just waste their time as much as I can. Because they're wasting my time by making these stupid alliances. Seriously, why is the diplomacy in this game so batshit insane? Anyway, that's enough talking now. That's enough scheming, for there is now more scheming to do. We need to get Oscar back ASAP. Can't have that being overrun with smelly fucking barbarian bastards. Tingi. Yeah, we need to relieve that. I'm heavily thinking now, you know what, let's go fetch 2 Poeni infantry, because they could probably tip the scales. Then we're going to go and kick the ass of Galerius Brutus. And then, yeah. Basically about Diplomat, by the way, at least he serves as an early warning system. Every time he proposes something, at least we know we're probably 1 turn away from being sieged. It's like a really, really feces version of Five Nights at Freddy's, basically. 10% chance to kill that old guy, by the way. You're not very good, are you? Right. Chances to sabotage stuff. Things that aren't temples to Baal, though. Try that hippodrome. Not having good... I am not having legionary cavalry... like, freely walk around. If the Romans get their hands on Praetorian cavalry, we may as well just throw this campaign in the bin. If they get Praetorian cavalry and then start spamming it like every idiot on multiplayer, or nice person on multiplayer. But you know what I mean. Praetorian cavalry are near enough as overpowered as cataphracts, which makes them quite annoying in multiplayer, because you just can't win against them sometimes. Yeah, go on. Keep doing that. Go on. Give the city a quick hand job, or stir with your toilet brush, or whatever you're going to do. This is basically the last thing I want to do. Do we end on disappointment or happiness? Disappointment, just like this entire episode. See you on the next one, folks, where we're going to try and save our hides now. Bye!